wonderful people. Your girl Hilda Elias is back with another exciting edition of The Grill. To all my returning subscribers, you all are the best. Thank you so much. And if you're just coming here for the first time, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Now, the last time in our previous episode, we talked about toxic relationships and we dealt mostly with boyfriend girlfriend relationship and marriage, but there's also toxic friendship, and that's what we're going to talk about today on The Grill.
Friends are supposed to support, respect, encourage, include, be kind and trustworthy to you. So with that being said, a toxic friend is someone who displays the opposite of all these characteristics. In a toxic friendship, you never feel that support or compassion. You feel minimized when they brush off your problems or if you're ignored outrightly. If they never respond to your messages or requests for help, in short, they aren't there for you at all when you need a friend the most. Now, some of you might be wondering if you have real friends or toxic friends on your side. Well, here are some ways you can figure out if your friends are toxic or not. 1. If you're giving more than you're getting. If your friend always seems to always need your favor but can't return even the smallest favor, then chances are they are toxic. Friendship should always be about us and not about me all the time. If the pattern is so ingrained that you always feel like you're giving, and there's no reciprocity over a long period of time, that's a sign that it's gonna be not sustainable at all. Also, if your friend always monopolizes conversations to be about what's going on in his or her life, but as soon as it's time for you to talk about your life, they suddenly seem to want to go somewhere or they zoom off, then that friend is toxic. 2. If you no longer trust them. Friendships are built on trust. After all, if you can't rely on your friend, what's the point of having one? If you don't trust that they have your best interest in mind, that's often a sign that something is not working. If you constantly feel let down by them, it's gonna be hard for you to have the level of affection for them that can actually keep a good friendship going on. When they talk you down, that's number 3. It's either they do this behind your back or in your presence. The key is knowing if your friend is speaking out of genuine concern for your best interest. It is one thing for them to talk out of concern for you, and it's another thing for them to constantly trash talk you or bring you down with words. 4. When they always want to compete with you. Trust me, a good friend will want to compete with you just to show that they are better than you or they can achieve more than you at all. No good friend will do that. 5. If you can't count on them for advice. When you ask your friend for advice and then you constantly regret it, that's a sign that they're toxic. If they don't listen to you, or if they listen to you and only give one-sided advice that makes them sound smart or more competent and successful than you need to run for your life. Often a toxic friend will insist on an expensive or impractical fix where you feel like you have no other choice but to agree, even though you know it's not realistic. 6. If you're embarrassed by their behaviors to others. If they're always rude to other people you care about, like your friends, like other friends of yours, your partners, your kids, your family members, or when you're out together, maybe at a restaurant and they make trouble or they embarrass you, demand some kind of things that are not reasonable and sort of drag you along, you better watch out. Even if they are nice to you at a certain point, their friendship isn't worth the trouble if it costs you or the relationship. 7. If you feel used. If your friend is so manipulative and makes you do things you don't want to do, sometimes manipulates you into making an agreement that seems fair but really isn't, then that friend is toxic, especially when they make you do a thing they wouldn't ordinarily do for you on a good day. 8. If they don't add value to your life in any way. If you have friends who all they do is just chit-chat with you, gossip with you, but in no way add value to your life, then you need to walk away. Now, there are ways you can fix toxic friendships too, but that is if your friend is also ready to fix it with you. By building mutual respect, you can save your friendship if it's toxic. You can tell your friend how you feel. If you feel they're treating you in a way you don't deserve, talk to them about it. And if it ain't working, just do yourself a favor and walk away.
So that's it all on the topic for today, guys. Now, I know that a lot of people tend to be withdrawn and decide not to have friends, mostly because they must have gone through hell in previous friendships. But no man is an island. Somebody needs somebody. Everyone needs somebody or a group of people. All you have to do is just to be careful so you pick the right friends. because there's a popular saying that goes, a tree does not make a forest. Yeah, you need someone, two people. It takes two to tango, like we all know. And talking about two to tango, let's go to our top five for today. Today I'm talking about my best, or should I say my top five collaboration when it comes to Nigerian music. My top five Nigerian music collaboration. Let's go check it out, guys.
At number 5, we have the song Sinner by Adekunle Gold featuring Lucky Daye. The wonderful blend of the Afrobeat and R&B pop that made up the song got a lot of fans in their feelings, as it sees Gold singing about his addiction to his love interest. The sultry visuals of this song also features the singer's wife, Simi, who plays the love interest. The couple are seen being all loved up in a pool, on a car bonnet, and even in the bathroom. According to Gold, the song was inspired by the biblical story of King David and Bathsheba, which to a lot of people shows the weakness of David, but he chose to see it as the bedazzled beauty of a woman which could make a king fall for her. With Sinner being among the top charts lately, I think it's safe to say that Adekunle Gold and Lucky Daye outdid themselves. And number 4, we have the sensual song Essence by Wizkid featuring Tems. Released on the 30th of October 2020 as the 11th track from his 4th studio album Made in Lagos, Essence was produced by P2J and Legendary Beats. From the lyrics, we can see the artists flirtatiously yearning for each other, as Tems' chorus connotes that only her lover can give her the lust, obsession and worship she deserves. After the song garnered popularity, Tems, who wrote the song alongside Wizkid, said that although she was happy with her first recording of the song, she however felt she could have done better. However, Wizkid and his team thought her vocals were great and ultimately kept it. The visual, which was shot in Ghana, got released on April 9, 2021. Essence is the first Nigerian song in history to chart on the Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard Global 200. Showing the beauty of African culture in my number 3 collaboration hit is Yemi Alade and Grammy-winning Angelique Kidjo's Shekere. Shekere was birthed upon a personal request by Kidjo for Alade to revamp her classic Wumbo Lumbo. It heavily samples elements from the original updated to the current mainstream Afropop sounds. The cinematic visual for the praised number opens up in a dramatic sequence which displays the authentic and unapologetic beauty of the African continent, a theme which has dominated in Alade's artistry and has made her hailed as African championing artist of her generation, aka Mama Africa. Dressed in full African attire, the dancers imitate steps from African traditional culture. Angelique Kidjo and Yemi Alade are also dressed in African attire and neck graced with pieces of jewelry. The classic visuals join Alade's elite videography, which made her the first and only female Afropop artist to have over 100 million subscribers on YouTube and a total cumulative visual stream of over 400 million views. Shekere is 6th single of Alade's critically acclaimed 4th studio album, Woman of Steel, following hit singles. My number 2 is Feeling from the Nigerian talented rapper Ladipo featuring Buju. This song was released currently in the year 2021 as another hit song that will generally be accepted by music fans. Feeling presents a sonic reprieve from our problems as Ladipo raps about the need to find happiness even in the face of challenges. Life is short and the pursuit of happiness is what keeps us going. Here, Ladipo and Buju say we should take a break, throw our hands in the air and let go. In these times, it's hard to be grateful. Feeling is a song about gratitude. It is a tune serenading the importance of tuning the bad thoughts off and projecting positivity. And my number 1 collaboration hit song is the 2019 banger delivered by multi-award-winning superstar Davido titled Risky. The song, which features Jamaican dancehall artist Popcaan, is pulled from Davido's 2019 album A Good Time. Risky is a remake of the laughable viral rap freestyle Kilo Komi, which now has the potential of becoming another continental hit since its studio rework by heavyweight producer Spiroj Beats. In the music video directed by JM Films, we see Popcaan coming through in a classic way as he plays the role of an adversary.
And it's a wrap for today, guys. I hope to see you again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, so you can always get my notification. Leave your notification button on if you haven't, so you always know when I post. So until I see you again next time, make sure you're all good. Love you. I remain Hilda Ideas.